So the VKK, I recently got this from the campaign that was going on with the Maneuvers event, and this thing is insane. At the moment, our stats in it, we've played 5 games with 5.2k DPG. That is, I am sure, going to go rapidly downhill. But I mean, we'll see how it goes, I guess. You're using experimental HP, bond rammer, and bond vents. The thing is, this tank is so slow that I wouldn't even bother putting a turbo on it. The HP offers so much more than what a turbo would offer that it just doesn't counter it. There's not really a single map in the game that I would be thinking, oh yeah, I could really use a turbo here. Apart from maybe like Malinovka to get onto the hill. But even then, it's not really going to change the fact that you're going to still be there behind everyone else. And the best thing about this tank is that its track health is 300 by default, which means that even with the experimental HP, you have 450 track health without even any field mods. But you could use the right-hand field mod, which is probably what I'd recommend everyone to use, so that you can get near enough 500 track health. Which means that, yeah, it's going to take 2 shots to track you, no matter what gun you face, unless it's, 530 or 750 alpha damage shells. But most of the time, it's going to take 2 shots, even with like a 440 alpha damage gun. Now, this isn't going to be a review or anything like that. I haven't played enough games in the tank. This is just going to be me playing a few games and seeing how it goes. As you can probably tell, we are going completely full gold. So for those of you that love complaining about gold, I'll see you in the comment section. Okay, so for our first game, we're on Lakeville, which is not very good, honestly, for this tank. I would kind of like to go city, but at the same time, if they go valley, then I'm not going to get anything out of the city. So, I mean, I'm going valley, so we'll just see how it goes. The thing is, this thing can still be okay in valley. You do have... I don't actually know how much gun depression you even get, but you have an okay amount. If someone tries to peek this, you can shoot them. A little bit like this 140 here, actually. Not quite. But this 350 heat, which is the reason why you fire it, it makes kind of the AP rounds completely irrelevant. Because you only want to be firing 350 heat in this tank. We are not quite getting the accuracy that we want, though. Yeah, 350 heat, but with 600 shell velocity. So, shooting at distance is... it's not difficult. It's just funny. It's quite hilarious, actually, when you're shooting someone at range. Let's see if we can get some shots on people here. What I'd like to do is go across like this. Okay, that one went nowhere close to where I aimed it. Wonderful. So eventually we might be able to get some damage done in this game. Come on, STB. You're a well-armoured tank. But what we can do in this vehicle is actually overpeak our Halama, our lower plate, and we should be able to bounce quite a few things because it's like 280 to 300 thickness. So you can just angle it a little bit and yeah, enjoy all the bounces. It's interesting. I mean, so far there's literally nothing to do. We would have probably got a little bit more out of the valley, out of the city. I don't quite have the gun depression to shoot this S-Conk though. I mean, the good news is that I can actually shoot this Badger. The problem is actually getting an angle on the Badger. The accuracy is not working at the moment, is the only way of saying it. Like, the gun does not want to hit. Maybe we need to be nice to the gun. Come on, little gun. You can hit. I believe in you. And now that everyone's dying, this is a slight issue that's occurring here. Let's see if we can get a shot on someone if they push through. There we go. One into the chief. Not too worried about this at the moment. I just need to make sure the Panzer 7 is going to actually back me up if I do get overrun. Is this chief going to try and peek this again? Maybe. And that guy will. We now just wait. Don't need to rush anything. I mean, city would have probably worked out as well for us. We've kind of lost everywhere, which is honestly quite impressive. I mean, as long as we have the Panzer 7 behind us, we should be fine. Don't quite get the angle on the chief, though. I need this guy to help, if he can. Like, if he can get into a position to help out, that'd be great. I don't know if he can or not. Another one into the chief. Just trying to angle this as best as we can against the STB. Another one into the STB. Now they're going to be over pushing this though, which is going to be a problem. That's fine. Maybe I can like set them on fire or something. I will just repair that and go back. What I need is someone to put one shot into this ESCOM if they can. That is insanely unlucky, but it's only unlucky for him as well. He actually high rolled his damage, and that's why he tracked me in one shot, because I have 450 track health. So that is the way that he actually tracked me in one shot, is because he rolled higher than his average damage. Come on, Badger. Badger, Badger, Badger. I mean, there is a shot there, but they do have a lot of people behind. There we go. Another one into the Badger. Makes him a one-shot for a lot of people now. And it's fine, we can just relax. We don't really need to do too much here. Another one in. Wonderful. And we're just controlling the engagement. We don't need to push up. We don't need to do anything, right? What we've done here is we've pushed up a little bit so that they are then aware that we are here still. 350 heat, we go straight through his little cheek bit. No problem. Like, 350 heat just decimates people. Which is why you fire it. Like, the 246. It's 246 standard pen. We are just finishing people off right now. And it is wonderful. I'm not too sure what the chief's on. What's the chief on? Or if he's even still here. That's actually where AP would have been better. But we'll try again in a second. I'm just going to let him have another shot of damage if he wants it. Okay. Very, very nice. 7.3. I think we played that okay. It was decent. First class. Not too bad. Can apply that as well to get some lovely juicy XP. And that does also mean I believe we can get the first field mod, right? Yeah, it's only 700. We'll get the first field mod. Doesn't really do too much. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use 28k and just get the suspension. Lovely. Now we shouldn't be tracked in the first shot. But as you can see, so when they tracked me, the chief tracked me here. I don't know if I already had damaged tracks. I might have. But this track in particular, this tracked me because he rolled for 475. If I had the right-hand field mod, he wouldn't have tracked me there in one shot. Right, by the way, 475 is quite a big roll for an S-Conk. But I mean, at the same time, he got set on fire. So, out of interest, how many credits did we lose? We done a mission, so you got to subtract 50k from that. Didn't really lose much, to be honest. What, like 30k? Anyway, into the next game. Okay, so for our next game, we are on Fjords. We're on the winning spawn side, which is always nice to see. And we're going to go to the heavy corner, as we always do. So, what do we... The thing is with Fjords, the heavy corner is not really... Like, it's kind of balanced, unlike the rest of the map. And obviously, being so slow, we just have to go there anyway. But the heavy corner on Fjords is a bit weird. Because sometimes I prefer to play the other side, and sometimes I prefer to play this side. It really depends on what tank you're in. I think for this tank, I don't really care too much. Like what side I would be. Because I can kind of side scrape in this vehicle. And kind of can't at the same time, because it's basically the same tank as a Panzer 7, but it has a little bit more turret armor. Anyway, let's just see what we can do here. We don't want to be pushing this yet. Although, the enemy seem to be pushing the middle. I don't know why you would push the middle. Especially considering, like, you don't know what's at the back here. There's a 277 friend. Oh, and a pattern. Now, I would very much like to shoot this 277. Oh, no problem. Everybody is approaching now. This is why you don't push early on. Hello, Tortoise. Are you enjoying your time playing WOT Tanks? Well, you're about to meet 350 heat, which is basically making your armor irrelevant completely. Although that is a slight issue that we kind of lost the mid as well, sort of. I mean, the VZ is still there, but there's a Type 5 heavy rushing him. I'm not too sure how that bounced, to be honest. From this angle, I don't think he can pen. I mean, he would have to get quite lucky, I think. Man, 350 heat is just amazing. But we need to be careful because we're about to get flanked. So we need to put the shots in. We need to put the shots in as and when we can. There is also this pattern here still. Russia shot a little bit because he was backing up, but this is a problem because we're about to get flanked. I kind of just want to get... There we go. And I take one for... That's a decent trade no matter what you do. There's a Type 5. Oh, now it's painful. And of course we are stunned as well, which makes things even worse. I do not think we're going to have a very good time, but we should be able to put one more in, at least. There we go. We waited for him to get his gun out the way as well. Would you like to ram me? No? Okay. 5k is 5k. I don't care. That's fine. There wasn't really anything that we could do differently there. Like, our team lost the mid. And, I mean, we're getting flanked. Even if I tried to run away, I'm too slow. And as soon as I run... So as soon as I back off, you saw, as soon as I backed off, they all pushed. So there's no real chance of me backing away from this and surviving. The best thing to do here is, it's a lost game. Just try and put your damage in and then just go to the next game because there's just nothing else you can do. Well, 5 is 5. Our next best and 1,700. I don't think we're winning that one. No. Okay, so for our third and final game, we are on Lakeville. And we're going to G9, I guess. Or around that area. F9, G9, that area. Yeah. This is where you should be taking your heavy tanks. If there is... well, if you're slow, especially. Obviously, no artillery. We could have gone to C1 if we're in a hold-down tank, but we're not. We're a bit too slow to go to C1. So we go over this side and pray that enemies are coming. And yes, they are. Wonderful. Let us now go and greet them with 350 heat with 750 alpha. I'm sure they'll enjoy their time playing WOT Tanks. Now, what I would like to do, because there is no artillery, I'm going to go over this side. And I think I can play here. I'm not 100% sure, so we're going to be testing this out together. This may not go very well. I'm not going to lie to you. We may end up with basically no damage. But we're going to go to this corner. Oh, that's really... Right, we're okay. We're okay. We can actually play here, which is good. So now that we're on this corner, we can play here. We also have a Hovry, which is going to be a little bit annoying for us. E3 at the back as well. Oh, this... Sir. Sir. It's not best idea. Okay. Can you help me with this 60 TP problem, please, Horu? That's fine. We'll just let it repair. Okay, maybe we won't. Because the E4 is at the back as well. This is less than ideal, I'm not gonna lie. So there's an E3 here and an E4 there. Yeah, that's some issue, I'm not gonna lie. We need to try and take out this guy if he peeks us. I can't really over-peek this to kill the 60 TP either because of the people at the back. What the hell is this guy doing? Interesting. So we're getting proxy spot by the 60 TP, and the problem is that there's an E3, I'm guessing at the very back, like over there somewhere. There's also an FV there. No, we cannot shoot it. But there's also the Badger and the E4 that way, which is, again, very big issues. Okay, that's a good trade. Risky trade, but a good trade. And it looks like our team is losing this. So, right. Now that we're we're going to get unspotted in a second. Obviously, without artillery, this is perfect. Oh, I actually better get a shot on this mouse, maybe? No. Okay. We're now unspotted, so hopefully we can just go back. And I think we need to go back to base. I think that is our best course of action. I think. We'll try and get some angles onto the people that are going to be coming up into our base. So we'll go along to roughly where the T100 is. And we'll try and shoot people that way. We just need to be careful. Actually, I don't even think we can cross this. The problem is that we're facing right now is because this guy just died up here. I don't even know if we can cross this safely. Like this crossing because of the people at the back. That is like a big issue for us right now. That is a very big issue. There's got 3 in the cap as well. I wonder if this mouse is going to push this. It looks like he is. Okay, they don't want a cap, which is very good for us, like extremely good for us. I mean, that is like one of the worst tanks that I can meet there, actually. Get some assistance though. Okay, 1 into this. Need like 1 more shot of damage. I don't think we're even going to get that though. We do. Okay. 5k is 5k, chat. Remember. 5k is 5k. I don't know how we get 5k out of that, but we do. Yeah, I think it was the right call to go there because I don't think we make it across. The S-Conk shot us as we were trying to cross this. Or as we went even just to here, so I don't think that we make it. Especially with like the FV and everyone else behind us at where the roughly the 1-to-1B is. Yeah, I don't think we make it across. Well, another 5k. Very, very beautiful. Man, what a tank this is. This tank is insane. So we now have 5,400 DPG. And that session was 5.8. Oh, this thing is amazing. It really is. Anyway, that was a VKK. Hopefully you enjoyed. Write to me in the comments about how I'm a dirty, filthy gold spammer with 0 skill, and how you playing artillery makes you a better player than me. See you later.